27.5 minutes after the hour, 68 degrees outside our KTTR studios on this Thursday morning. Today is the 6th day of September 2018, and Kent, we have a guest.
We do, and he reports that it's already started to rain out there. So that explains a little bit of what's happening this weekend. We have Chris Green from Bagnall here today, the Phelps County Animal Welfare League, and they had planned to Strut Your Mutt for this weekend, but tell us, Chris.
At the 11th hour, we actually decided we were going to push it until the 22nd because it's going to be muddy, it's going to be raining, and it's probably going to be thunder and lightning as it seems. So we just figured, let's push this a little bit. That way everybody can have a good time and not worry about the weather.
So you're moving it up to the 22nd
yes.
of September, which should be a nice day. We're going to plan on that right now, and that'll be you'll be able to go to the Strut Your Mutt, and then over to the Rolla Rockets bout right after that, immediately following the Strut Your Mutt right there in the same thing. Tell us about Bagnall a little bit. Give us a little history of the organization and what they do for our animals here.
Sure. Well, Phelps County Animal Welfare League helps with different spay and neuters. We have had to unfortunately suspend our program for a little bit because funding has been really hard to come by, as you can well know. But we take care of the pet food pantry right there at the Rolla Animal Shelter. My wife and I and the president, Andrea, we all go out there at the last Saturday of the month and we hand out free food to people who are qualified. They go to the Bagnall Animal Shelter and they apply, and they're given an amount, and we're able to give it to them, and that helps out. We do everything we can about fostering. Both my wife and I, we have taken in so many fosters this year, so is the president, and we're just always looking to try to help animals in need.
So do you work in coordination with the Rolla Animal Shelter?
We work with them and try to do as much as we can for them.
Mm-hmm. So the dog food or the pet food distribution is now. Do they register at the animal shelter for that?
Yes,
and it's done at the Rolla Animal Shelter.
That's correct.
Okay. And where do you get the foods from? And
we're actually given donations by Walmart distribution. Sometimes Royal Canin will actually chime in with some things. And so we're very fortunate to get it from there. And then we do is we put it in the shelter, and at the end of the month, we're able to give it out.
Very good. That sounds terrific. And then other activities that you do?
Well, next Saturday we will be at PetSmart for one of the annual adoption events. I think we have a couple dogs, maybe a dog, a cat, available for adoption, and we'll be there. We try to do as much as we possibly can and do as many little events as possible throughout the year.
Okay, very good. Well, tell us about Strut Your Mutt. What happens at Strut Your Mutt?
Well, Strut Your Mutt is a great place for pet parents to go and be able to spend some time with other pet parents, have some fun with some games, excuse me, and and you're able to just have a good time out the park. Being that summer is almost over, this is an opportunity to kind of go out there and be able to do a few things before it gets cold. Mm-hmm. We have games that will be played. We have the big walk that goes on at 10 in the morning, and it's just a lot of fun. We have a demonstration from Jesse Queen. It's a great deal of fun.
Mm-hmm. Will there be a show again this year? Did they do...
with Jesse Queen, yes.
Right.
Yes, so she'll be doing a demonstration, and we'll be doing the best dressed, the look-alike.
The competition is what I'm saying. Right. In fact, yes, I think I know for sure that's going to happen because I think we made the awards over at this.
You did.
They are ready for you if you haven't picked them up yet. But I'll tell the staff to be looking for you if you haven't gotten over there.
Great.
Well, it's a shame that it got postponed, but because of the weather this weekend. But we'll look for better weather the next weekend. And there again, making for a more pleasant event for everyone.
Right.
Now, will there be animals from the shelter at the event?
Well, we're going to contact the Royal Animal Shelter about getting a couple dogs. They'll usually come out and they'll do the walk with us, and they'll be able to mingle around. So people who might be looking for a dog, they're going to say, hey, you know what, this one is great. Where can I actually adopt it? And best place to go is the Royal Animal Shelter.
Yeah. Now, you talked earlier about PetSmart. They're new in the community, and I imagine it's if I'm not mistaken, they use animals from our shelter to adopt through their store. Is that correct? Or
everybody who does PetSmart charities, they're approved. You go through a process, and like for example, the windows that are inside PetSmart. That's ran by a different nonprofit. And then there's other people who come in as well, like Phelps County Animal Welfare League and other ones who are able to come in, and we do our events, and we are able to, get some exposure for our dogs and cats.
Okay, very good. That's terrific. Well, once again, Chris Green from Peak Hall here to tell us about the slight postponement, just a couple of weeks down the road. They were scheduled for this Saturday, but because of the impending 2 or 3 inches of rain and lightning and thunder and all the things that come with that, they're going to push it off till September 22nd, and we'll announce that further and possibly have you back that week so that you can kind of get everybody headed in the right direction again. Thanks an awful lot for coming by today.
Thank you. Do I have time to thank our sponsors?
Well, please do.
Well, thank you very much. We'd like to thank the Pooch's Palace, PetSmart, Animal Health Center, St. James Veterinarian, Sheila Flint, Certified Pet Accountant, Pete's Pumpkin Patch, Brewer Science, PCB, Canine Academy, Remax, and Alyssa's at Bennett Square for helping us out with this.
Oh, perfect. And once again, it's hard to do anything without the great local businesses in our community and the charity work that all of them do. Thanks an awful lot.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's Missouri S&T football this Saturday when the Miners travel to Midland, Michigan to take on Northwood University. Ballgame starts at high noon, pregame at 11:30 this Saturday for Missouri S&T football.
Had this been an actual emergency, the attention signal you just heard would have been followed by emergency information, news, or instructions. This is only a test. We now return you to regular programming.